You've got to look at medicine really more as an art than a science. In medicine, there are no absolutes. You can make rules, you can make theories, but there's always an exception to the rule. There is one unforgivable sin of the surgeon, and that is the anatomic error.
Dr. Fairbanks is truly an artist. I am the result of his artistry.
The better you look, the more you can do. Why not?
Changed my life drastically. Yes, it did.
The American Society for Aesthetic Plastic Surgery believes that all surgeons should have an art background. Many do not. I remember working on statues, if you can believe it, at age 4. By the time I went to medical school, I was pretty much a full-fledged artist.
To have your face look younger, you need Dr. Fairbanks.
You act as old as you feel, and then you feel as old as you look. So when you look young, you feel young.
I did my homework, my due diligence, and he just came out on top. And so I felt I was going to entrust somebody, and it had to be Dr. Fairbanks.
We recognize the fact that the skin-only lift is an inadequate operation, that it doesn't give enough. When you do the deep plane facelift into the release zone, and that's advancing the parotid fascia, the platysmal muscle, this muscle right here, it eliminates the jowls, you advance the malar fat pad, the cheeks come up, and we can get patients looking predictably 15 to 20 years younger without looking tight, stretched, or strange. We don't have to have hair loss. We don't have to have the hair pulled up here. We don't have to have tethered earlobes. These are all stigmata of facelift surgery, which when people see, they can say, oh, that person's had a facelift.
I didn't have to spend $1 million to do it, and I looked natural.
We want our patients to look so normal that other people can't tell that they've had surgery. How do we do this? It's all about the anatomy. You see, as mathematics is the language of science, anatomy is the language of surgery. The best result means getting younger, and the younger you go, the longer it will last.
I would put Dr. Fairbanks up against any plastic surgeon in the world.
It was a real trust, because it's my face.
Oh, it's Dr. Fairbanks. He's the best there is.
He's the best doctor I've ever had in my life.
I believe 100% a plastic surgeon should be an artist, or like have the soul of an artist, because they're basically like sculpting your face.
I wouldn't want anyone to touch my face except Dr. Grant Fairbanks.
What do people go into every conversation? What do they go into every social situation? It's their face. It's the face that people are looking at more than anything else. And if you've had a bad facelift, people will know. If you've had a good facelift, if you've had an excellent facelift, they will not only not know you've had a facelift, but they will want to know what diet you're on and what exercise you're doing, because you're looking so good these days. And we'd just like to know how we can look that good as well. In other words, you're going to look exactly like the same person, only 20 years younger.
Dr. Grant R. Fairbanks, cosmetic surgeon, third-generation artist, sculptor, painter, lifelong physician, humanitarian, seamless integration of art and science. Grant R. Fairbanks.